Hey, it's Erin. The change of seasons can bring about a change in both goals and in training style. For me, in the off season, in wintertime, I'm focused on lifting heavy, doing mostly straight sets, and taking enough recovery in between each straight set so I can lift as heavy as possible, with good form, of course. I also tend to eat at a caloric surplus. This is going to help with gaining muscle, and in that process, going to gain a little bit of fat. So when the weather warms up, I like to think about keeping that hard-earned muscle, maybe pushing it just a little bit to gain a little bit of muscle while simultaneously losing fat and getting ready for summer. Today's workout is going to focus on upper back and shoulders. So we're working on creating that superhero physique. We want to work on that V taper and of course the top of that V taper. So broad shoulders are going to give you the illusion of a smaller waist, and it's also going to help balance the physique from upper body to lower body. Today's workout is supersets. We're moving at a faster pace. It's going to give you cardio benefits plus the benefits of lifting weights. So without further ado, let's get in there and train. Our first superset is prone shoulder press followed by prone rows. You'll probably need 2 sets of dumbbells for these, the lighter set for the prone shoulder press and the heavier one for the prone rows. Set the bench to about a 45-degree angle, grab your light dumbbells, place your feet about shoulder width apart. Make sure you've got a nice solid foundation. This is going to limit the use of momentum, and you're going to have the dumbbells at about chin level and just press them up at the same angle of the bench. This is going to keep constant tension on those rear delts, a little bit on the side delts too. This exercise is tougher than it looks. You do not need a lot of weight, but you will feel it within the first couple of reps. So for all of these exercises, you want to focus on about 10 to 15 reps. We're going to go back to back. So grabbing the heavier set of dumbbells, same general position here. So nice solid foundation, chest up, thinking about pulling through the elbows. So traps are quiet. You're not thinking about lifting the dumbbells up as much as you are thinking about pulling, trying to make those shoulder blades touch at the back, keeping your forearms nice and straight so you don't want to bend at the wrist. And with anything that's back focused, you're just going to have to think about that mind-muscle connection, really get that squeeze, go nice and slow, because of course you can't see the muscles working. And you can do a mid-rep pause if you'd like, so take a little bit more time at the top and less time at the bottom. This is going to make the exercise more effective and yes, more difficult. Head stays nice and neutral. Again, no momentum. Next, we're moving on to lateral raises and upright rows. So you can typically use the same set of dumbbells here. You may want to go a little bit heavier on the upright rows. Feet are shoulder width apart, slight bend to the knee. So keep a soft knee. This is going to help absorb any shock. And keep those dumbbells out to your sides, slight bend in the elbows, palms facing down, and think about pushing these dumbbells away. Don't think about lifting them, think about pushing them away. This is going to help activate the delts and quiet those traps. Also, don't let the dumbbells go all the way down. Don't let your arms go perpendicular to the ground. Stop just before. This is going to keep constant tension on those delts. Makes the exercise much more difficult too, so you may not need as much weight. Going straight into the upright row, chest up a little bit more, dumbbells start in front of the body, and as you pull the dumbbells up, think about separating them just slightly. This is going to help take pressure off the wrist. And keep those shoulder blades back and down. And soft knees again. You're going to start to fatigue here. There's a tendency to start using momentum. Fight that. Be aware of what your entire body is doing and focus the effort on just your delts. Pull through the elbow and make sure you're pulling evenly on both sides. And same idea here. Spend less time at the bottom, a little bit more time at the top. This is going to create more tension, give you better results, and make the exercise more difficult.
Good.
Heading over to the cables for the next superset. This is going to be cable high rows with leaning front raises. So I've got that cable all the way up to the top. You can use a straight bar. This is the easy bar attachment. Hands are about 1.5 times shoulder width apart. You want them wide enough to be able to get that nice pull. And I'm pulling from high to about chin level, about neck level. This is going to work the upper back. This is also going to hit those rear delts. I've got a bend to the knee. This is going to help with absorbing shock. Keeping the body completely still. This is really important. You don't want to rock back and forth. You want to put all of that energy into the upper back and the rear delts. Overhand grip, thumbs wrapped around the bar, elbows stay nice and high. This is going to help keep the emphasis on the upper back. I'm going to drop this all the way down to the bottom pin. Lighten up the weight. I'm going to go pretty light on this next exercise. And you're going to step over the bar and lead with one leg. And typically what I'll do is I'll alternate that lead leg just for purposes of symmetry. So overhand grip, thumbs wrapped around the bar, hands a little bit wider than shoulder width. And I think about pushing the bar away. So you can think about it as a pull. Sometimes that will engage the traps, but a push. So just think about something in front of you and you're pushing it away. This can really help shift the emphasis to the delts. And keep your body nice and still. And the knee helps to serve as an indicator that it's time to lift that bar back up or push that bar back up. And quiet the traps, really focus on just the front delts. You'll get a little bit of side delts here. Cables are awesome for constant tension.
Good.
Last exercise is going to be a burnout. So you're going to do as many reps as possible. This is an iron cross. So it's a combination of front raise to lateral raise. So you're going to start with a front raise, bring around to the side, drop it, lateral raise, and then bring it to the front. And that is 1 rep. So think about keeping those dumbbells on the same plane, spending less time at the bottom, and focusing on pushing the dumbbells away versus lifting them. Really important as a burnout. You'll really start to fatigue. Concentrate on the delts, concentrate on perfect form, keeping that body nice and still, keeping the chest up, and front raise to side and down, lateral raise, and across to front and down. This is a killer. And I'm using very, very lightweight here. And that's it. This workout is faster paced, but that doesn't mean that you should rush through each rep. Take your time. Perform each rep in a slow and controlled manner. Lift heavy. Choose a weight that's difficult but doable for those last 2 to 3 reps. Really feel the burn and focus on mind-muscle connection. Another thing that you want to do is keep an eye on recovery in between those supersets. Keep it to about 45 seconds to a minute. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and joining the Fit Fam. And if you try this workout and you love it, please tag me on social media. I really enjoy seeing you take these workouts and make them your own. Thanks for watching. Until next time, train smart and train hard, y'all.